Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. I see already two people. Hey y'all. I don't know who it is, but hey y'all. Leilani. Now Leilani, I'm doing this from my phone, so it is probably not StreamYard. I went straight live on the yeah. What is that? I think I gotta scratch myself, y'all. I went from two people to one people. I got two likes. Two likes, one people. One person's. Hey y'all. How y'all doing today? It is Saturday. Hey Brenda. Hello. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Depending upon what it is. 7:22 where I'm at. So, Hey Karen. Right now it's just I. So, hey Heather. Hey y'all. Welcome. Lady Parker. Welcome to the room of real talk. It's my room. And normally we wait for people to get in here, but I'll just go back over it. So whatever. Um, hey Daryl. I am. I was having. I had that kind of day today, y'all. Well, not today. The past week or so. I've been kind of depressed. In my depression, I just get kind of quiet. Um, and I kind of contemplate and I think about things like from 1972. And I think about, how it's just like when you're in the shower and you think of stupid stuff for no reason, just because you're in the shower. The shower makes you think of stupid stuff. So that's how I've been. I've been on everything. Because my situation started nearing the end of COVID, or no, actually, when COVID was in. Okay. Hey, Phyllis. When COVID was deep and had was strong, and we didn't know when it was gonna be over, and nobody was going nowhere doing nothing at any time. So I marinated. I've been marinating the past week or so. Mad at myself for things that I can control. Nobody else can control it. But also listening. Because there ain't much to do. Realistically, there's not much to do. Even with the shot, even when you got immunized, the reality is when you're in the middle of a pandemic, if you can lessen your exposure, it's better. Doesn't matter if you are immunized. We all got chickenpox shot. I had chickenpox. I didn't have the measles. Didn't have whooping cough. Didn't get polio. I didn't get like the majority of the things that I got. Hey Adrian, that I got vaccinated for. But I did get the chicken. I got the chicken pox. But I didn't get it bad. I knew people who had been not vaccinated because, back they was shooting shit. Shit, I was born in the 70s. They come to your school. So they ain't cured. Hey Marguerite. So I was back when you didn't question doctors. You didn't question things like that. That's the era I'm from. However, I did grow up in a town that is infamous for government interference and government testing on unsuspecting citizens. I am from someplace. So I also grew up with that. So you have to understand the war that goes on in me. I want to say I ain't take shit. But then I was born in 1967. Ain't no telling what they shot in his head. We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't care. I didn't get it. Took a shot. Everything was lovely. Um. But I've been listening, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about, and I think because my brain has been where it has been for the past week or so, that I couldn't figure out anything to talk about. That's why I didn't go. That's why I hadn't hit y'all with the hey y'all. Because I had nothing. I didn't have any feelings on anything. Nothing had disturbed my chi. And it wasn't until I was listening to a compilation of things. DC was listening to somebody. Somebody was talking on the TV. And I won't even say that I had something on my phone. TikTok, somebody. And they were all saying different things about the same topic. But what got me was one word or a statement. Let me say that. A statement. My beliefs. What the hell that got to do with COVID? What does that have to do with you getting vaccinated? What does that have to do with you having COVID with no symptoms and you giving it to somebody's 84-year-old grandmama at Walmart or somebody's immunocompromised daughter at Target? What do your beliefs have to do with people watching their loved ones die from a distance, watching their loved ones get buried from a distance, watching their loved ones do everything from a distance? What do your beliefs have to do with that? That kills me. What I believe, here's my thing. Beliefs are cool. But sometimes that statement doesn't go with everything. That's just like when people say, I don't believe in gays getting married. Well, don't marry a gay. I don't believe that there is racism. I don't believe in racism. What? What? What the hell? I don't believe that you know, what do your beliefs have to do with certain things? I believe that everybody is I believe that everybody has the right, and then that's another thing. My rights and my beliefs. My rights and my beliefs. It is my right to not take the vaccine. It is your right to live happy. It is your right to pursue happy. What is it? What is it? Rights, baby. It's life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You have the right to pursue liberty, life, and happiness. You don't have the right, however, to, and when you do it, you unilaterally across the board use yourself as it is my right to not take the vaccine. Well, then you should not be around people who have inalienable rights. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. These are but not being vaccinated is not a right. It's a choice. It's like cheating. It's like cheating. It's like when your husband or your wife cheats on you. It is not their right to cheat on you. They don't have a right to do what they want to do in spite of your feelings and who you are. They don't have that right. Do they have that choice? Yes, it is a choice they make, and that's what they have. It is not your right, especially if you know. Here, I'm trying not to cuss, which is why I'm having a lost words, because it burns me up. All you have to do is a free shot. I won't take the free shot, but I will take the health care. I will fill up the ERs to capacity. I will have ICUs running over to capacity. I will sit up there and make you take care of me after I didn't do the one thing that I could do to keep myself out of here. It is not just about what you do for me. It's not just about taking the shot so you won't give me COVID, or so you won't give my mother-in-law COVID, or so you won't give my wife COVID, or so you won't give my son COVID. It's about you not getting it. Hey, y'all, have you? And what the hell do you believe? Now, I can see, here's the thing. I can understand if your belief system and you didn't believe in Western medicine, you didn't believe in doctors or anything. You don't go to the ER. You don't have a doctor. Your babies was born in the house. I could get it. If that's the lifestyle and the way you live, your belief system is that you don't believe in any Western medicine whatsoever, then I can take that and I just have to roll with it because that is your belief. If you, however, believe in dental care and eye care and hearing aids and believe in taking them to the ER or what's that? What's the little place you can take them to, the little clinics? Yeah, the little walk-in places. You believe in those. You believe in all that. But you don't believe in a shot. You believe what Facebook say. You believe when Facebook doctors get on there and tell you what they thought. They thoughts and prayers and beliefs. But you don't believe in a doctor. You don't know these people. And then, well, I don't know the doctor. You don't know these motherfuckers on Facebook either. You don't know your friends. I have friends on Facebook I have never met in person. However, they my friends on Facebook and I support them and they run their lives and I live my life through them. However,
Urgent care, that's what
urgent care, that's what it is. However, I do not look to them for my medical support. I don't look to them for my financial support. I don't look to them for any of that. I read on Facebook. I Googled it. Did you? But you Googled what? What? I'm not saying that beliefs do not have a place. I'm not saying that you are wrong to believe what you believe. However, that you can't. Words are not always interchangeable. Belief don't go with everything. Traditions don't go with everything. That's just not it. You have unvaccinated. You already see what happens when you do not vaccinate for certain diseases. You already see what happens when parents stop vaccinating their kids that we were vaccinated for. Hold on. Especially when it affects others. Yeah. We got vaccinated. Our parents just took to the doctor, got shot. Nick came along. The doctor told me when I'm supposed to bring him up to get shots. He got the shots. He vaccinated against everything. He got the HPV, the H1, Scooby Doo. Where are you? He got them all. Because here's the thing. I'm going to err on the side of caution. I'm going to err on the side of my family living. I'm going to err on the side of your family living. See, that's what I don't understand. Beliefs are great and all, but they don't apply here. I don't believe it. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's just like when people say they don't believe in homosexuality. Where whether or not you believe in it, it exists. Hold on. I hear you because I see so many people without a mask and smoking in front of public buildings, and some choose to smoke all over the house and no one get the vaccine compromising. Yes, you're correct. That's my thing. Beliefs. Hold on. I need a phone. Somebody Google belief and tell me the definition of belief. That's really what I do. I Google. If a word I know is not hidden right, but I'm on the phone, so I can't Google that right now. Yeah, I just need to Google beliefs. I just want to see what it says. Because my thing is this. When your beliefs are convenient beliefs. You don't believe in, like I said, you don't believe in the vaccine, but you believe in the ER? Okay, that's cool. But why you believe in them? Why, when you go to the doctor, when you get admitted into the hospital, when you go up there, when the doctor tells you you have COVID, what you gonna say? Hold on. An acceptance that a statement, hold on, yeah. An acceptance that a statement is true that something exists. His belief in the value of hard work. Trust, faith, confidence in something or someone. Okay. But do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? The belief in the value of hard work. Well, that's a good one. Hard work can get you where you want to be. Hey, Marguerite. When your beliefs don't align, like I said, if you believe in no Western medicine whatsoever, you don't believe in doctors, you don't believe in hospitals, you don't believe in clinics, you don't believe in medicine as a whole, that's a belief. You believe in everything but this. I believe in everything but vaccines, even though vaccines have been proven to help. I believe in everything but wearing a mask. I, it boggles my mind. We have been asked to do three things. In the beginning, we were asked to do three things: wear a mask, stay at 6 feet apart, and if you can, stay at home. That was it. They developed a vaccine. Now, y'all already know that America, hell, the world, can develop what it wants as quickly as it wants, but it's all about money. It's all about money. So no, they wouldn't craft a cancer vaccine in 6 months because that's a multi-billion-dollar business. They wouldn't cure that. They wouldn't. It's a lot of stuff they wouldn't cure like that. However, a pandemic that kills the people who spend the money, they will cure. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. This was an indiscriminate disease. It did not matter. It's not like certain things that are ethnic. Because of a certain ethnic group, you have a tendency to have this more than that. It's not because it's not environmental, because you live in this area, you're more prone to get it than that. This is an across the board. If you're outside and you breathe in the virus, you're going to catch it and or give it to somebody. Here's the thing. You can be sitting around your house filled with COVID and never catch it. And never get the disease or never get the symptoms that go with it. Never get the respiratory issues. Never get any of that. However, you keep taking your super soaker ass out there in public, just spreading it out like peanut butter on bread. Well, ain't nothing happened to me. But that doesn't matter. What about somebody that you love? What about somebody that you care about? What about one of your homeboys? What about one of your homegirls? I did not. So far, knock on wood, I have not gotten COVID. However, I took the shot so that I wouldn't give my wife, who has a respiratory issue, my wife and my son-in-law, who has respiratory issues. My 16-year-old, who I don't give it to him because he goes, I made sure I took my shot, so just in case. I made sure my daughter, who works in the health industry, we have our shots. Because just in case. My belief is relevant. I believe in a lot of shit, and I don't believe in a lot of shit. However, if a couple of shots in my arm will make it so that it's harder for me to give somebody a disease that can kill them or somebody they love, shoot me on up. Shoot me on up. You'll smoke a cigarette. You'll take a drink. Somebody will pass you a joint. Somebody will give you a pill. You'll be at a club dancing around with people you don't know, hiding the motherfucker, but you won't take a shot. Come on, y'all. It's not about your belief system. Sometimes right is just right. Sometimes right is just right. Stop sitting up here talking about what you believe. Do you believe in life? Do you believe in living? Do you believe that one day you'll be able to walk out the house without that mask in your hand and put on your face? We stand behind beliefs like they're these righteous armor, like this righteous armor that we carry. And because I believe in certain things, I cannot go beyond my beliefs in certain things. If I didn't believe Wait, what happened? Or even if it gives you a chance to not be hospitalized or die from it. Hold on, I must have missed something. Did I miss something? Most of us have strong beliefs and believe in fighting for our rights, but wisdom should kick in when it comes to health, life versus death. It's just sad. That's what I'm saying. Our beliefs are immutable. Our beliefs are ever changing because the world changes. What you believe in today, you may see something this afternoon that makes you not believe in it tomorrow. Something that you knew that you would never believe in, that is never something that would happen to me, then a family member, or you come across something and you realize that that's not. Beliefs are immutable, they're changeable, they're ever growing, they're coming and going because life is coming and going and life is changing. Go get your shot. Stop saying, if I get my. If your rugrat come out the house and he is not vaccinated, do not bring him around man. I will embarrass you and your child and I will have no problem about it. None. Not none. Not none. Do you know? Yes, your beliefs change because life changes. Beliefs are something that you believe in, that's something you hold true because of situations and environments that you're in. But if you're no longer in that situation, no longer in that environment, or that environment changes, then your beliefs must adapt. Sometimes you have to push that shit to the side for the greater good of not just. We keep thinking about these random people that we see on TV and that we hear about, but that's not why we're taking the shot. I'm taking the shot for the people I love. If the random people get helped in the process, then yay, random people. Woo-hoo. But I'm not doing this because of somebody I ain't never met or somebody I don't know. I'm doing this because it could happen. And if a couple of little free shots in my arm will stop it, then I have done. You understand what I'm saying? There's so much that we cannot do during this pandemic. Hold on. Hold on. No, it doesn't have to mask up. You don't have to self. Alberta and Canada. I mean, I don't know how. See, you have to understand. I'm only going on American stuff, but there are other countries that have squashed the thing because people took the shot, because people self-isolated, because people wore their masks even after they were told not to, because people weren't getting upset because we told them to wear a mask. In America, however, we have all these rules and regulations and rights and things that we, as God-fearing Americans, we cannot do. Pray, take the vaccine, and be healthy. Don't walk around without a mask because you think it makes you. Well, America, you can't take government to court. But a lot of things you can't sue America about because guess what? We'd have been sued their ass. Sorry about that. I'm not saying that beliefs are bad. I'm not saying you should throw them out. But I am saying that a belief you stick with when you see that there is just so much out there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Because you can't tell me you don't believe in the vaccine and big government on your way to the doctor. You don't know what they're giving you. When you go take a shot, I took the shingles shot because I'm over 50 and shingles hurt and I had chicken pox. So the lady said, you want a shot for the shingles? Sure, shoot it on up. Do I have shingles? No. Have I had shingles? No. Do I want them? Hell no. Go ahead. Shoot me on up. I haven't taken the flu shot. I just haven't. I took the one for pneumonia. I'm getting older. Some stuff you just take. Doesn't mean I'm not going to get it. Just means I might not get it. And it might not be as bad. I don't believe that I should be ashamed that I don't want it. It's not about being ashamed that you don't want it. But don't. It's not about being shamed that you don't. It's not about being shamed. It's about why don't you want it? Why wouldn't you take it? And that's what I don't understand. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand what I don't.
It's like if you have a chance of less dealing with the issue, if it happens, at least you took the shot to prevent the real big side effects. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right. I mean, but I'm not.
You going outside?
I mean,
Like some people say they don't want to take because they feel like the government testing you and all this and all that. But still, you have a
the
better
government
chance.
can. Here's the thing.
You still got a better chance.
The government can test you anywhere they want to. When you go to your doctor,
That's how I felt about the flu shot. You know, I never took the flu shot because everybody else got sick. But then, now this shit, I think about my life.
my only thing is, like I said,
Where you going?
if that is your, so we asked to see evidence that it is bad. Oh, you asked to see evidence that it's a pandemic, and they didn't have a pen. They didn't. I don't know what. I mean, I don't know what kind of evidence would you want, Karen. Hold on. Everyone don't have to take the shot. I just don't understand the people that don't take the shot, but they don't mind taking it. Hold on. But they don't mind taking their mask in public and want to talk in your face. Some people don't trust them. I mean, realistically, I don't think nobody trusts the government. I mean, do you really? I mean, all those aside, pandemic aside, everything aside, do you really trust the government? I would sit up there and be a whole life. I said, I don't trust the government. I don't trust little government. I don't trust big government. I don't trust nobody. Because at the end of the day, they just.
Okay.
They didn't say everybody had to have a booster. They say some of the shots had to. And again, until somebody tell me I have to have a booster, and if I have one, because sometimes you gotta have booster shots. Shit, shots don't last forever. Not everything lasts forever. Y'all get into the little bitty teeny tiny parts, but it's the big part. If this was a shot of death, then okay, that's cool. Cause I'm sure with all the people who took this free ass shot, it was a whole lot of people dying. They can't hide that many folks.
Take a shot of Hennessy.
Stupid. Yeah, I mean this is not, this is science, but it's not. They had to come up with something because people were dying at an alarming rate. So I mean, and my question is, yeah, I don't understand why people don't understand the things. Yeah, my question is, to go back to what Karen said, they wanted proof there was a pandemic. So what would y'all use as proof? What would y'all consider proof of a pandemic? I would think that the cases of people who passed away and the people who, you're welcome. I would think that all the people who passed away from, I don't know. What, okay, chat, what would y'all for proof? I don't know. That threw me off because if you don't believe the TV, why would you believe what somebody gave you as proof? If you don't believe the news, if you don't believe the hundreds of news services out here, the internet and the things like that, what else could somebody give you as proof to that the pandemic is a thing? I'm asking. I'm really asking. Somebody help us out. My son missed his entire sophomore year in high school. He's about to be a junior. He's a junior. Proms, things like that. Playing football because it was so disorganized. Now it looks like we might have to go in there again. I'm, and nobody's answering me. I will. I don't understand. I mean, I get that. I don't know what to say. I'm thrown.
What's that?
Well, okay, so let me go back up because you're not reading the chat. All right, all right, all
Yeah,
right.
it's the
Okay,
credit.
all right. Okay, so Karen Woods said that she's from nope, not California,
Canada.
Canada. So she said, no, we didn't sue. We asked to see evidence that it is a pandemic, and they had none. Um, and I'm like, I just wonder if somebody can tell me what would they consider evidence. If you didn't believe the television,
Blackbird said 500,000 deaths worldwide.
no, baby, that's we had hit that here, or 100 million. I mean 100,000. What did we hit here, y'all? But for real, what would be? What happened? I must have missed something. Excuse me. All right, so yeah, okay. In America, it's reached over 500,000. In the world, it's right at about three. I just had to look it up because y'all know I'm a looker. They said that the latest CV-19 reported, the World Health Organization said it exceeds 3.3 million worldwide. That's deaths. I think it's 500 to 600,000 in America.
Mrs. Crystal said losing a close family member was enough for her to get the vaccine.
Right, but nobody's helping me out. Hey, Blackbird. Karen, she brought up a point, and I'm like I said, beliefs come and go, and they grow, and they you can change. What she said, they wanted proof that there was a pandemic, but that they couldn't provide proof. But my question is this: if you don't believe in the government, you don't believe the news, how could they give you proof that there was a pandemic? Well, we haven't seen it in our lifetime, but this is not the first pandemic that has overtaken America.
Well, that's what somebody said right here.
This is not the first pandemic that's overtaken
Yeah,
America.
Phyllis said this is not the first pandemic. I think about over a century ago there was a pandemic before
Flu.
our time.
Yeah, the flu. The flu pandemic. I think it was in the 20s. Hold on, yeah. Cause when it first came out, I was like, Shh, this is some TV shit. But then somebody said, no, it's actually we've had it before, and I remember seeing. I remember seeing how they were wearing masks back in the. Hold on. Past influenza. Yeah, the flu. They had an H1N1 in 1918, H2N2 in for 1957 again, 1958. They had another pandemic in 68, and then this H1N1, but then it stopped. I have family members that are not gonna take the vaccine. They say at their house, I'm a damn sure stand by. Well, see, that's the. I mean, but that's the thing. That's what we're gonna have to do now. We're gonna have to go back in the house because you don't believe in it. You don't believe in the vaccine. You don't believe it's really happening. It's like it's like I was watching something the other day. Oh baby, your big brother people. So you know who they voted out, right? Okay, so anyway, the person they voted out said something about not believing that Sandy Hook happened. Yeah, 1900s is still our lifetime. Uh, it was said that the person said something that I don't believe Sandy Hook happened. That's just a thing. It's like getting sober and getting hit by a beer truck. Yeah, and I'm like, to me, hey Megan, to me, how does a belief come into that? Sandy Hook is a place where the guy came in and killed all the kids and the teachers. And there are people right now, conspiracy theorists, saying that didn't happen, and that the only reason that they were saying that is so that they could make Americans scared. Went back to on rotating ships and was told to send 12. The ERs are, hear me, people. The ERs are filling up again. The ERs are the ICUs are filling up again. They are about to start loading your. Hear me, and I can't say this any. I don't. I'm trying to be politically correct. I'm trying to be YouTube correct. But hear me. If this shit starts over again, they're gonna start putting your relatives and the people you love, your friends and family, back in plastic bags, throwing them into back of refrigerated trucks so they can go and burn the dead bodies so that nobody else will get COVID. They're gonna go back to where you can't even go in a store. They're gonna go. Do you understand? All you wear your mask. You okay? The same people who don't believe in the vaccine also don't believe in the mask or social distancing. Or stay the fuck out of my face. You shouldn't be close enough to me that I can feel your spit. That's just regular time. This is regular time. Don't get up on me close enough that if you say something, I can feel the breath of your air on my face. They don't believe in vaccines. They don't believe in masks. They don't believe in the government. They don't believe in nothing.
Something like that.
But then that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I could see if the government was telling you that everybody to get the virus to you gotta you go to I don't get it. You don't have to. They're not asking you for money, which normally they would do. They're giving it away. It is so much going on that we can't control, y'all. That we have no say so in. That we have no sway over. But this is one thing. If as people, if we could just come together and say, hey, maybe let's take a chance on this vaccine. Because I don't want to see my somebody I love or care about drown in their own fluids. Because that's what you do. You drown in your own mucus. You drown. You can't breathe. Doesn't matter how many times they intubate, they stick a tube down your throat, or you can't breathe. And then you're not breathing anymore and you're dead. Alone. By yourself. Because nobody can come in the hospital room with you. Nobody can come in the ER with you. Nobody's there to hold your hand. And you sit there and you waste away day after day after day after day because you wouldn't put on a mask, because you wouldn't cover your mouth when you cough, because you wouldn't just stand 6 feet away from me. Imagine, if you will, if we all didn't believe. Because you know what happened is? All the people, the government and the rich people, all of them, They'll still be here. Because guess what the first thing they did? When they was telling y'all not to believe, when they was telling y'all how the government does this, when they was telling y'all how the people do that, when they were telling y'all how the 1% does this, when they were all doing that and making us fight amongst each other, they were taking the shot. They were taking the first shots. Play if you want to. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about thoughts and prayers, y'all. And I'm going to piss off somebody, and I'm sorry. But here's the thing about thoughts and prayers. They all well and good if there's nothing you can do about what you're thinking and praying about. But if you have some sway or some hold or some way that you can help what you're thinking and pray about, please don't tell me about your thoughts and prayers. Please don't give me none of your thoughts and prayers. Hey, Valerie, how you doing? Because that's the same stuff that people say when when once a week when somebody's black child is killed for running a red light or going too fast down the street. That's when we get thoughts and prayers. When a mental patient is legally able to go buy as many automated weapons as he can bring to his house, and then he goes and shoots up something and 13 people are dead, we get your thoughts and prayers. When 9 people are sitting in their church, and thought they was going home, we get your thoughts and prayers. But if you gonna tell me your thoughts and prayers right after you say, I don't believe in the vaccine, you keep your thoughts and prayers, because that's not what you're thinking and praying about. Because you ain't studying about me. Because there's something you could have done. You know what I want? More than I want thoughts and prayers, I want actions. You ain't missing nothing, Valerie. She was saying she can pray about her babies. My thing is this. When there's nothing you can do, when there's nothing, then the only thing that I can do for my bomb squad family is pray for y'all and take the vaccine. Cover the bomb squad, Lord, and take the vaccine. Because, see, I did something about it. I took an action. I didn't just say my thoughts and prayers. I'm sorry, Valerie. What gets me is when we say our thoughts and prayers, and it's all well and good, but when there's something you can do about it, do that. And then think and pray. But if all you're going to do about it is say, I don't believe in the vaccine. I don't believe it's a pandemic. I don't believe that many people have died. But I'll pray for you too. Keep your little prayer, because just like I'll tell y'all anytime, if you have a but in your sentence, no, that's what I was saying, Adrian. If you thinking and praying and taking precautions, it's just like getting knocked up. If you have done everything in your power not to get pregnant, and that is just them thoughts and prayers working. If he got on a condom, you took a pill, you got a shot in your arm, y'all did the math, y'all did everything, then them thoughts and prayers is working. But if you did absolutely nothing to get knocked up, to keep him getting knocked up, he didn't have a condom on, you don't take the pill, he didn't pull out, y'all was just hoping and praying it was the right time of the month, and my thoughts and prayers don't have nothing to do. You didn't. My prayers are not going to be useful to you, because you don't send out. You don't do what God says. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I read it, and somebody did it the other day, and I'm going to say it again. This time they use the lady, so I'm going to use the lady. There's a lady in the ocean drowning. A boat come by. Do you need help? Can we get you? Come on, get in the boat. God has me. I have prayed and God has me. And she wouldn't get in the boat. Boat left. Another boat came by. She's struggling. Come on, get in the boat. We got you. Let's go. No. I've been praying. been praying. God has got me. Boat gone. Last boat come by. One more boat. She is at the last. I mean, ain't nothing sticking about the water but her nose like this. All you see is this right here. Look, that's all you see. It's her nose. And in her last moment, last breath, God has got me. So when she gets to heaven, and she asks, Father, why did you forsake me? He said, I sent you 3 boats. It was your choice not to do anything with them. Do you get what I'm saying? Hold on, there's a lot of words. Wait a minute, y'all. I seen a lot of words. You sure can't make grown people do anything. Tell them and let them. They know it's best, but it's still up to them. Yep. Do you think the kids go back to school? I don't know. I mean, so far Nick is going back, but the way the variants and everything is swapping around and swooping up, ain't no telling. Yes, Phyllis. My thing is, I'm not saying don't pray. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's all good to say that. But if you're not doing, God, for me, God gives us every tool that we need to make it. He gives us every tool. If we need to go to the left, if we need a ride, he'll, you know what I'm saying? He gives us every tool to make it. Now, he shows us the way.
He put stuff in place.
Put stuff in place. That's my wife in the background. If you're wondering why I'm acting special, because she's saying stuff and I'm just repeating it. It's up to us to do something with it. So the first thing you want to pop out is belief. But if you believe in God, then you got to believe that He is sending us stuff. He's showing us stuff. Forget the government, forget the president, forget the old president, forget the new president, forget everybody. All I want you to do is look at the people around you. Look at the person that's sitting next to you if you're not by yourself. Look at the pictures of the people that you love if you are by yourself, and tell me which one of them you want to sentence to death. Tell me which one of those people, which one you love, but not love. Tell me which one of those people. Tell me which one of those people that I pray for them and I send them out in the world. See how quiet it got? When somebody's saying you something and you still trying to find reasons that it's wrong, at some point, instead of everything being wrong around you, you may want to look at your wrong. This situation is just like anything else. Am I willing to give up my beliefs for the greater good of everybody? And the answer to that question is yes. Up until a point, I'm willing to work with anybody, just about anybody, listen to anybody, be taught by anybody. If I'm learning some new things, because it's how I feel like you got to grow. That's what you got to do. I don't understand why. I don't understand what. I have grown up. And I'm sure there are people in chat older than me, a little bit older. We grew up when you just did it. Life is what it is, and you just did it. And we got the culture of you can cancel somebody and this and this, and it's either a hashtag or a catchphrase or something. We stopped living and we started making words for living. Anybody paying any attention to that? Valerie said, "Hey, baby."
Hey,
We
Valley.
stopped living and we just started making phrases and words for living. People have always said dumb stuff. Thank you, Phyllis. People have always said dumb stuff. People have always said stuff to get them noticed and to get attention. And my thing is, as long as it don't bother nobody or hurt nobody, I don't give a shit. If your opinion is not popular, that's fine. If your opinion is just damn that just out and out wrong, I'm alright with that. As long as it doesn't hurt you or others, say what you want. Because just say whatever you want. You're entitled to say whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Now, what you say may get you popped in the mouth, might get your ass knocked out, shot at. There are consequences. See, that's what I'm trying to say. There are consequences to everything. And the consequences to inaction with this COVID situation, it is what it is. The reason that we're in the situation that we are in right now is because of the inaction at the beginning of this pandemic. It is not because we're deep into a pandemic. It is because we were allowed to get into one. So now we're here, people. We're here. And guess what? We ain't got but one job. Take it from somebody who will tell you in a heartbeat, I ain't come to work today. We ain't got but one job. And that is to do better. It's not a hard job. It does not entail you changing yourself. Do better. Take the shot. Do whatever you have to do to stay healthy. I'm not even just talking about COVID. I'm talking about everything. Yes. That's Phyllis said it. Let's be great. You know what? I would love for all of us to be independently wealthy. I would love for all of us not to have to worry about how to pay our bills. I would love for all of us to just be able to walk out the house and buy whatever car, a house, or have whatever job or career that you wanted. But the reality is that some of us have to work every
Yes,
day.
yes.
Some of us have to hustle every day. And if you ain't going to a job and you hustling, that's still hustling. Make no mistake about it. If you don't own the business, and you going in every day to make sure you get by, you hustling. Ain't nothing wrong with hustling. Ain't nothing wrong with a good hustle man. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with a good hustle man. You want somebody to sell your shit? Get you a hustle man. Because you been messing around about an old ass cheeseburger and then mean too for somebody who's good at it. Okay? Like, why did I get this? But my point is this. Marguerite said, hey.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Uh,
I'm in the middle of doing something. What's one?
we are we are at the mercy of each other, baby. I take
What you want?
insulin. Yes, okay. Bill said I take insulin and blood pressure. There we go. Oh, okay, let's go with that. I take medicine for my blood pressure. I don't know what the hell in the pills. But they said this particular cocktail of pills will keep my heart from exploding. So guess what I did? I get up, I put them in my mouth, and I go about my business. Now, will one day the pills not work? Maybe. But until then, I'll take them, and they've been working so far. They get bad in this world today, and people is dying not to get the shots. I take insulin. But why? That's what nobody can explain to me why. Nobody can explain to me. Just like Karen was saying how they wanted somebody to prove that it was a pandemic
In Canada.
in Canada. Nobody can explain to me why you don't want to take the shot. And you really can't believe that the government gives a shit about you, Bubba. You really can't believe that the government is spending waste. Now they good at wasting money. Now don't get it twisted. They're good at wasting money, but I just don't see the government wasting that much money to, I don't know what the word is, to make something so tiny they just shoot it in you so they can track you. Hell, they can track all us by these phones that we pay for. We pay for our own trackers.
Phones are trackers.
We pay for our own trackers. Every device in this house right now, do you know how much shit they can turn on remotely and we'll be sitting up here like, hey, just asked out. I think, don't that TV got a camera on it?
Which one? No, this one do, yeah.
That's what I said. Don't that TV right there got a camera on it? Even the TV in my face got a camera on it. And you sitting up here worried about the shot. I want somebody to tell me if you could. That leads me to wonder if there was a shot that could keep you from getting cancer, would they take it? If there was a shot that could keep you from getting high blood pressure, would you take it? If there was, you understand what I'm saying? It took me 3 weeks to get the shot because I was very scared of the shot. But when I got the shot, I got sick for 2 weeks. I got a little off-putting for a couple days. I was a little tired. It affects everybody differently. I'm not going to sit up there and say that you're going to be 100% unscathed and nothing's going to happen to you. But what I am going to say is this. There's a difference between... Yeah. The thing is they're trying, the government is trying to keep up with us. The government don't care about us. As long as we pay our bills. They don't give shit. They don't give shit. Detroit still ain't got water. Chicago still have 100 shootings a weekend. Texas still trying to be its own country. Yeah. The government don't give a shit about us. Long as we give them our last $2, they don't care about us. They definitely don't care enough to make I don't even know what that is. A tracking smoothie. I don't know what the hell. But I got off topic. Some things, what's right is right, y'all. And my beliefs don't have anything to do with that. If the shot, if taking the vaccine can help me not get COVID, can help me not give COVID to my family, can help me not give COVID to your family, I'll take the shot and happily roll with whatever happened with it. The mango Pepsi is kind of good, but I can't do the zero sugar because I still taste a little. You worried about the shot, and everybody who has had y'all worried about the shot, but what's that little pink stuff, baby? What's the little pink sweetener? Sweet low. Sweet low been killing people for 30, 40, 50, 100 years. And them little pink packages still sitting on the tables right now at restaurants. But you won't take a vaccine, but I bet you sprinkle that little pink death into your tea, won't you? Aspartame, yep. Y'all talk about the shot, gonna give you this, and the third. Talk about vaccines, gonna give you this, then the third. But we still do the same shit every day to give us something. Too much salt, your pressure. Too much sugar, your diabetes. Liquor, your... Yeah, I'm talking about sweet low. Yeah, that's it, sweet low. Candy, sweet gold. Oh, my bad. My bad. Think about it. Do you remember back in the day when they said sweet low give you cancer? No. It doesn't give you cancer. It is shown to cause cancer in rats. Air pollute. Come on, man. That's what I don't get. That's what I don't understand. When I talk about vaccines, I was reading something, and I will get sucked into the anti-vaxxers. I'm doing okay. Ooh. Kublik Fran. Is that right? Kublik Fran? Kublik Fran? What's that? I'm feeling okay. I get sucked in. I mean, I like it. It's Kublik Fan. I had to just see it because could be pronounced a couple of different ways, I'll get sucked into reading about the anti-vaxxers because that boggles my mind. Now, when I first had Nick, if Nick looked like he wanted to get something, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm all good at being smart and knowing stuff just because, but this is my kid, you know what I'm saying? So he looked like he might have wanted to develop a diaper rash in the near future, so I took him to the doctor. And she gave him a little cream, and he had like a slight redness, but that was the last time because the cream was cool and all. But I went to Walmart and spent like $3 on some baby Vaseline, and he was shining from his forehead to the bottom of his feet. So I stopped everything from sticking to him. Clothes, sometimes shit, he would wake up naked. However, when it was time for him to get his vaccines, they popped my little baby in his thigh. I rubbed his thigh, and I went out and got him something. When he got older, he went out and picked his own stuff out. He went. It was when it was shot day. We would go eat what he wanted to eat, and he pick out a toy. That's just how it was. It didn't dawn on me not to get my baby shots. It didn't dawn on me that maybe one of the shots might make him autistic. All it dawned it was that my 3-year-old might not be able to fight off this chicken pox and measles virus the way a 13-year-old could. Hold on. Oh, well, ask. Yes, yes. Valerie. Some places they might be going back in lockdown. I don't know. They keep it up. All right, but back to what I was saying. So I get caught up in the anti-vaxxers. And I just, I go down that anti-vaxxer rabbit hole and I just keep reading to maybe one of them will say something in one of their statements and one of their, manifestos that will make me understand why they think the way they think. I never get that information. But I do get one lady said, my daughter's unvaccinated. She went to a party where one of the kids had a mild case of chicken pox before they knew. You know how the kids, because I had chicken pox. I had like I had like 5 bumps that you could see. One on my chin, one on my knee. I had one on the inside of my hand. That's a crazy place to have it. Had like 5 bumps. I just got the fever and stuff. I was down for a couple of days and I was gone. Hey, lovely. So, so she was asking the forum, what do I do now that my child has, what home remedies can I do for my child now that she has a severe case of chickenpox? Nothing. You could take her to the hospital and hopefully save her life. Or you can let her sit out and burn out on your couch. I don't know. You could have gotten the vaccine. That's what I don't get. How you gonna say I'm not gonna vaccinate my child so they won't be autistic? But what about all the kids? I don't get. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's like anything else. Don't sit up there and tell me you can't do something. Don't sit up there and tell me that the government is gonna track me, so no vaccine, but no mask. See, I don't understand. No, I know. Like I'm like 3-4 minutes of not saying nothing because I'm truly. I don't think it comes from the vaccine, but hey, again, not a doctor, so I am sure that just about everything somebody got can be attributed to something else. Does that make sense? Everything that we have can be attributed to something else. Hereditary, that's how we were born, environmental, chemical, everything that we have can be attributed to something else. Like I said earlier, you're getting vaccinated is your personal thing. If you don't believe in the vaccine, don't believe in the doctors to go with it. However, if you don't believe in the vaccine, but most people who don't believe in the vaccine also don't want to wear their mask. They don't want to stand 6 feet away from you. They want to get up in your face and scream and holler about their rights and how the mask keeps them from breathing. What? You know what else keeps you from breathing? You know what else keeps you from breathing? Being dead. You know what else keeps you from breathing on your own? Your lungs filled with mucus and moisture. You know what else keeps you from breathing? Being on a tube and being on a machine and them having to breathe for you. Because on your own you couldn't do it. But mostly dead. Dead keeps you from breathing. When people say the best, I can't breathe. Why? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me find this. Oh. All right. Okay. Check it. Now, I'm gonna do an experiment. This is a towel. It's thicker than most masks would be. It's a different. It's a little porous. I don't know. I'm gonna try to breathe through it. I'm breathing. My nose stopped up. Yeah, I don't know. I imagine I could pick up a few other things, but what the fuck is not made for? Come on now. Being deaf. Yeah, being deaf keeps from breathing. My thing is, I love you too. Not everything, look here, not everybody's going to get vaccinated. Not everybody's going to roll into your way of thinking. Not everybody's going to do whatever. And I would be stupid as hell to think that that's going to happen. However, if enough of us just, it's like, all right, I'm doing it. Like, I said I wasn't going to do it at first. Being where I came from, I do know the government is not trustworthy when it comes to shit like vaccines and trials on people. However, I have people that I love, so why not? Yeah, they need to keep the kids at home and who did not get their shots. I don't know, baby. Here's the thing. That's the thing. That's what everybody is now in arms about. Everybody wants to get back to the normal way of life, the regular way of doing things. They want to get back to going out and being, they want to get back to hugging and loving on people. But at what cost? At what cost, y'all? It's like not doing the work. It's like not doing the work on a test and expecting an A. It's like having unprotected sex and using no birth control and being surprised when you get pregnant. Yeah, COVID has far-reaching ramifications. It's not just a trip to the ER. It's not just a stint in the ICU. There are long-term adverse effects to the body from COVID. Long-term respiratory issues that last long after your stay in the hospital. I don't know, y'all. I'm just ranting because I just thought about that. It's when people start talking about their beliefs, but their beliefs affect others, and not in a good way. And it's not a belief that makes sense. It's not a belief that makes sense. It's like I said. I've heard people. I don't believe in gay. We don't be gay. I don't believe in trans. We don't be trans. How you gonna believe in people? How you gonna not believe in entire people away? I don't believe in getting vaccines. Why? That one word will trip them up every time. They got to go find 300 reasons that have nothing to do with actual expert advice as to why they don't believe in vaccines. But it's never accompanied with I don't believe in doctors. Now tell me that. Tell me you don't believe in medicine. Tell me that. Tell me you don't believe in medicine. Tell me you don't believe in Western medicine. Tell me you don't believe in doctors. Don't tell me you don't believe in one vaccine, but you on your way to the doctor to get a shot for something else. So the people who got sick right before the chickenpox vaccine was released, were they not supposed to take it because it was too fast for them when it wasn't too fast for others? The polio vaccine, when that came about, the people who just found out close to the time the vaccine was available, is it too fast for them? We went through close to a year of being, we are not a people to be quarantined. We are not a people that stays in the house. Most of our life has something to do with getting out of our bed in the morning and going somewhere, to work, to school, hell, to Walmart. Get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine, whatever. But if you have done everything you can, then you can complain. If you haven't, shut the hell up. I'm back to my last week's. I'm back to last week's topic. Shut the hell up. If you have, I'm back to next. If you have done everything you can do, then you have the right to complain. You have the right to be upset. You have all them rights because you have done your due diligence. Then you can complain, bitch, moan. Yeah, we prayed for the cure, but it was too fast. I have to get mine shots because of my health. Yeah, we pray for the cures and everything, but when we get them, we don't believe them. Okay, you can't win for losing. So I'm again back to what I said before. Do not we don't want to hear about the time. This is true. We don't want to hear about your grandmama and them in the hospital with it. We don't want to hear about how you went home and you didn't think it was real, and all of a sudden your great grandmama and your uncle deceased or they in the hospital. We don't want to hear that. If you chose not to take the vaccine, not to wear a mask, not to social distance, and not to give a shit, then we don't want to hear that. If there was no vaccine, we would be on quarantine, on lockdown again. But I'm gonna say one more time. Now this is what I am gonna say. If you have done all you can do in any situation, if you have done your due diligence, taken all the shots, listened to all the rhetoric, read all the papers, everything, then if you gonna bitch and moan, go on bitch and moan. It won't make nobody but you feel better, but go ahead and do it. But if you have done exactly zero, to help out yourself and others, shut up. Shut the hell up. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Nobody want to hear it. Don't come in here bitching. Don't get on because they love to go. Because as I started watching TikTok, there'll be whole TikToks about how people are feeling the attitude today. I think Twitter used to be that way, but I'm gonna say it. Don't TikTok it. Don't tweet it. Don't book it. Don't instant. None of that. I don't want to hear your shit. If you ain't did nothing, if you are proud to say I'm an American and I don't wear a mask and I don't do this and I don't do that and I don't do this and I don't do that. Shut up. Nobody went there. Anybody got time for your bitch in the morning? You chose the direction. Did nobody do that to you? You did that. Sorry, y'all. No, I know we can't please everybody. No. He ain't meant to, realistically. But there's sometimes we got to come together despite of our differences. And we just got to hit that majority rules thing. Yes, Blackbird, that's the same thing. If you don't vote, don't talk about who the hell in office. Just ride that wave, player. Just ride that wave. They ain't for you. You didn't make the choice to vote. So now. But sometimes, and I know that this is just a fantasy I have, but sometimes I think we should need to come together, put our differences aside, put our beliefs aside, and for the good of us all to do something. And maybe I'm wrong for that. I'm not saying you got to stop hating me. I'm not saying that you have to go get a pride flag and put it in your yard and any of that. I'm not saying you have to stop being who you are, but sometimes we have to put our differences aside. We have to put our beliefs on the back burner. Sometimes we just got to come together and say, damn it, let's do it. That's all I'm saying. Realistically, every word that I have said since I came on today has been boiling down to this. You don't have to stop believing what you believe. You don't have to stop being who you are. You don't have to be untrue to yourself. But sometimes we have to put ourselves aside and look at the cost of what being true to ourselves is. Sometimes. Hey, James. And we just have to say, hey, let's do this. Let me tell you something. I can stand right next to a man in full KKK regalia and do what I gotta do. His beliefs, his personal beliefs about certain things are irrelevant when it comes to just helping out in the greater good for all of us. Me, Jax, I look at my puppy sometimes and I would take the vaccine if it was for him. For your dog. If I needed to take a vaccine because something that is in me or us is detrimental to dogs, I would go like, here, shoot me on up. Once I'm talking all up in my face, she was not masked at all, and I told her to get back. First of all, I don't understand why people doing that in your face shit, because they just taking their life in there, because I'm going to bust you in your eye. Don't get up in my face. I don't like nobody be in my face, no way. Hi, honey. I don't want to come on, come here. Come here. You ever had a dog just look at you like, what you do for me? Baby, help your dog. Come here, baby. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come. I have to trick it. I'm trying to show y'all the baby. Come here. 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 Come on. I just do anything. Look, this is eyeglass cleaner. Come on. Come here, baby. And he just laid down and looked at me. He is like, nah, y'all ought to see him. Jack's over there looking at me like, nah, you got some shit. You about to start something. Come here. Do y'all know how much I spent on this dog? I wish he would. And he don't never come when he call. He just look at you like, I ain't gonna come. And he don't come. He's sitting there looking at me. Like, yes. I don't want any. I don't know what this whole get up in my face, be close enough to spit on me thing came from. But I don't remember that in the rules and regulation of peopling. I don't remember that. Because I believe you should not be close. If I don't, especially I don't know you, I was going to fight her. I mean, when somebody up in your face like that, I feel like that's a charge. I feel like that's what she wanted you to do, was fight her. I feel like she was starting some shit. I digress. But yeah, I mean, with everything that's going on, I felt like I had to come. And I'm almost at an hour and a half. So I'm going to end this real talk. Because realistically, we could talk about this bullshit forever. And at the end of the day, they're not, I don't know. Hopefully, it'll get better soon. But what I really wish, and I will send this out, I wish us all to have just peace and happiness. I can't wait for the virus to be gone. And other than that, I'm just going to live. But I'm going to try to live my best as to not to hurt anybody else. That makes sense. Life is hard enough out here. Thank you. Let's be great. Yes. Let's be great. Yes, Phyllis. Yes. Let's be great. Everybody is always worried about what they got and what they ain't got, where they live and how big their house is, this, and the third. But let's be great with what we have. Let's be grateful for what we have. Let's take care of what we have and who we have, the people in our lives. Let's do all of that. And then maybe, just maybe, we can come together to get this virus gone. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm about to go back to this chat for a second. Thank y'all for talking to me. Thank y'all for your opinions. And here's the thing. Let me make sure everybody understands. These are my opinions. That is all. I'm not laughing at anybody. I'm not taking anybody for granted. And your vaccination, your choice. Your body, your choice. I am a your choice person. I am a 100% yes. Thank you, Phyllis. I'm with you. I'm a 100% your body, your choice person. 100. I can't tell you what to do with your shit. And I ain't going to tell you, and I'm not trying or nothing. I'm not doing it. But all I'm saying, she's trying to get, all I'm saying is that sometimes we got to put all that frivolous shit that we believe and that we hang on to for whatever reason, we hang on to it to the side, push it over a little bit, walk in front of it, and just do what needs to be done. I want to thank everybody in the chat. I want to thank Veronica, Valerie, Phyllis, thank you so much. Brenda, hold on, Lipstick and Sofrito, like that name. Hold on, Leilani, my sister from another mister. Brenda Bryant, I don't remember if I said nothing. Hey, Henderson, I want to say hey. Just trying to make sure. Lovely, hey. Just want to make sure. Ayana, hey, sweetie. James got yup. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Trying to Blackbird. Trying to make sure I said hello. And acknowledge. Really what I'm trying to do is just acknowledge Kubla friend. No, I like that name. I like names like that. I don't know why. I like odd names. Marguerite. All right. I went back all the way up to the top. Hopefully I have missed no one. Adrian. I did miss somebody. All right. I want to thank you all. This is 4 years in the making. We still here. Y'all are still hanging with us. I love you, Bomb Squad. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for the support. Thank you for coming out. Hit down in the comments down below. Comment whatever you want to comment. Big girl. Put big girl panties on every time I read the comments. So, share this video. Maybe somebody who's on that other side. Boy, that's you. Maybe somebody who is on the other side will see it and go, hey, maybe I can push that aside. Or maybe that's like, fuck me. So either way. Share the video. If you just hit this video, it came up on your For You section and you liked it, subscribe. Go ahead, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that every time we drop a video or go live, you guys can join us. And last but definitely not least, hit that like button. It's like he want to come over here. Come here, baby. I do not want your little chew stick. I was trying to show you the boy, but he runs every time I say come here. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that every time we drop a video or go live, you guys can join us tomorrow. It's bingo. I think about 7:30. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Thank to all the moderators in the chat. Asia, I don't remember if you were in there, but I think you were. I didn't want to leave you out. So, I love you guys. And I will see y'all next week sometime. I think Hey Y'all will be back. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you later. I try to keep it real, baby. I try to keep it real. You said come here, and Margaret stepped a little. They all got bad. They all spoiled. I love you guys. So I'm going to go because I got to feed my fam. Mwah! Talk to y'all later. Peace. Bye, y'all.